Yo, welcome to For the Streets podcast. I'm your host, Bama Boy.
See, look, hold on.
All right, we all supposed to say.
You For the Streets, I fucked that up. Joe, stop it and start over.
No. Let it run. We can edit out this first. That's what I'm saying.
Look, why you got that on?
Because look, I'm just saying.
Echoing.
Clark voice already echoes.
Yeah.
Then you got like a double echo. It's so haunted in here. You know that blunt yet? Bro,
Man, it's about five.
Damn,
Five.
we smoke some dope, bro. God damn.
Dang.
Got 4 blunts in the chamber over there, and it one.
I don't even know what I'm not already done with this paper. I'm like, shit, give me weed.
Can we take the shot already?
Are we recording?
Can I get a weed tray?
God damn.
I got washboard glutes.
Fucking hate being on this show.
Yo, welcome to For the Streets.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you can be a bad nigga.
You can't say podcast.
You let me know when I can talk.
Hey, so I will say,
You got a D- in English class.
welcome to For the Streets podcast.
Figure it out.
See what I mean? It's different once you start and you're like
straight up.
sitting on the air and you're all right, everybody. Let's like I said, we used to do this. We
Pretend we're not.
We're gonna put our show on Channel 47,
Yeah, I know.
like literally
Take a
like a
shot.
TV
You
show.
gotta pretend
Are
we're
you
not
ready
even
now?
looking at.
Let this dude.
God damn. You had them all out the chamber?
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to just leave this. I don't need this up. Leave studio. I'm done here.
My area's already dirty.
Areolas.
Pull up my score so that way my score is available.
You good now? Yo, welcome to
Hold on. Because this dude's over here getting this shit together.
Bravo, we good. When I say yo, then I'm gonna say welcome to. Yeah, man.
Give us a countdown. Look. There we go. Cross gonna give us a countdown.
Yo, welcome to For the Streets podcast. I'm your host, Bama Boy. It's my co-host, Rico Suave. My other co-host, Uncle Jay. Got a special guest in the building, Philip Iron Man Williams. Hey, this is our inaugural episode, so we're going to take a shot to our inaugural episode.
Because we for the streets.
For the streets, one time for the streets, baby. Yeah,
This for y'all.
that's for everybody out there.
A little something different.
So we're going to start off our podcast this week. This is the kickoff of college football. So we're going to break down our conference winners. We're going to break down our playoff predictions and our national champs predictions.
We're gonna talk a little shit too.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna drink a lot. We're gonna smoke
Take
a
some
lot.
shots. Take some.
We're gonna laugh a lot.
Hey, we're going to talk about our Heisman favorites.
Go.
Whoever go win it. We got 2 Bama boys in the building, so it don't even matter.
Blue.
So I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Bama Boy. I'm from Huntsville, Alabama. My favorite teams, Roll Tide, Tennessee Titans. I'm an Atlanta Braves fan, baby.
Yo, 505, Rico Suave in the house. Repping the Dolphins and the Gators all day. Shit, throwing the Marlins in there when I get a chance, you know. I said we're going to be rolling
Bums.
up. We're going to be smoking good.
Bums.
Shit, doing our thing, baby.
Bombs.
Uncle Jay right here from the D. What up, though? Detroit Lions fan, Red Wings fan, Pistons fan. You know, follow them all out here in the desert. Yes, if you like drinking bleach and you know, you might be a Lions fan.
You know, out here, Phil, out here holding down for the youth. Miami boys holding it down. Anything other than that, we Giants, Yankees, Knicks, all day long. New York holding it down. Love always.
All the under the 500 teams is what he's talking
What we're not going to do is, we're not going to do first off.
Well,
Listen,
you are the special guest.
you are
You are
the
the
special
special
guest.
guest. So,
Hey, it is my boy birthday this weekend,
Birthday
too. So we
weekend.
give him birthday.
Virgo's
For the birthday, boy.
it is
Yes,
Virgo's
sir.
Labor Day, baby.
35, baby.
Doing it big.
You know.
Yes, sir. So we about to get into some college action. Right now, Clark's going to lead us off.
Yes, sir. We're going to break it down. What's the predictions for our conference winners this year? We're going to start off with the ACC. Rico,
They have a conference?
I think Clemson gonna get their shit.
what you got, baby?
ACC shit.
What teams are in the
Definitely
ACC?
not rolling with the goddamn U.
Hey,
Shit back together this year. As long as
I think they're the 11th best.
y'all gotta help me with this name, DJ Ugawale. Ugawale, he can get his shit together. You know,
Wale.
yeah.
they're gonna figure it out. They'll bounce back. What you think, Jay? ACC.
Oh, and they're still playing football. They have a conference.
Yeah, they do.
I know there's super conference.
I think it's the Atlantic Coast.
Atlantic
Yeah,
Coast
it's-
Conference. I guess Clemson, maybe the U. You know, I think Cristobal's down there now. The U. She's gonna change some shit around down there. I'm a fan. I think I'm gonna go with the U. My sleeper pick is the U for the ACC.
You go. Okay. Special guest, what you got over there, sir? You got the socks on.
Hey, ACC all day, boy. You know what it is.
So you rolling with the
You
U?
rolling with the U all day.
Taking the ACC.
Hey, my man Tyler Van Dyke.
Over Clemson.
Hey, over Clemson. I'm not
Over
Clemson did have the 11th best recruiting class, so
They did.
they weren't top 10 though.
Okay, they weren't top 10.
That's cute.
They've been in
You
the
know
top
what
10.
it is. It's the Miami all day. We're going with the Canes, holding it down.
All right.
Just like back in the day.
So that's about. I took Clemson, Miami a close second, but you still can't sleep on NC State. They got a tough quarterback. They had a great season last year. And Wake Forest lost their starting quarterback this year, so they fucked their chances.
Man, they're gonna have a hard time against Eastern Carolina this year.
They'll be good in 8 more years.
They made it to the conference championship last year. Why you talking about Wake Forest over there? Hey, but we got our baby Stephen A. over there. All right, moving on. Big 12. We're going to start off with our special guest this time. You can tell you, sir.
That's all about the U.
Is it-
Don't ask me nothing else. You all day. Y'all see the sign.
Uncle Jay, what you got in the Big 12, brother?
Big 12, shit. Let's see.
What you got, Big 12?
Big 12 with 10 teams in their conference.
Yeah, well, 16, but they still call it Big 12.
I need to fix
We
that.
so good in the ACC, we taking that with you. It's all about the U, baby.
You got
We got Texas in there. We got Oklahoma in there. Who else is in there?
You got Oklahoma
Kansas
State.
State is in
You still
there.
got Baylor's hanging around.
Baylor.
Baylor went to they won last year, right? Yeah, they did.
They did. They were good, but who did they lose? They lost a few people.
They lost a lot of people. The
lost a few,
quarterback went to USF down there with
I don't want to go with Texas or Oklahoma only because they're about to bounce. Fuck
yeah,
them.
but still, it's their
Big
conference to
12
lose.
I'm
though.
gonna go with Baylor because they're all going.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Baylor again to repeat. No, or Oklahoma State. I'm taking two.
You taking Oklahoma State?
I'm gonna take either or. I'm taking either or.
I think I'm going to take Texas. I think Bjorn's going to go crazy. We're going to talk about Heisman's a little later, but man, that's one of the dudes I think is going to run rampant.
Ain't shit.
Listen, I rock with you. Sarkeesian, he's still a Bama goddamn products over there. All Bama team.
Well,
That's the second Bama team.
Sarkeesian was a USC.
Because he's damn.
Sarkeesian is actually a USC product.
Here we go.
Yeah, but he left Bama and went to Texas.
Yeah, but he left USC to go to
Everybody
Alabama.
But then he went to Atlanta and came back to Bama.
Yeah,
So
because
been something
so he can't keep a job, is what we're saying.
That's what we're saying.
That might be what it
He
is.
can't keep a job.
But he got Bama for so he might eat this year.
But does he have his own type of mustard like Bjorn Robinson does?
Because
He's sponsored.
he
got a mustard.
He got an NIL for that?
He is sponsored.
That's crazy.
That boy is making millions of dollars.
Hey, I'm gonna reach out.
Mustard too?
I'm with Bush.
Mustard.
I'm gonna say Texas and Baylor in the championship game. I'm not right. I'm not. Excuse me, Joe, but I'm not rocking with Oklahoma right now. Y'all got transfers. Y'all lost a lot. Y'all lost players. You lost your coach.
But do they get
You
to
got a
have
new
a
coaching
championship?
staff. You got the transfer from UCF coming in, the left-hand kid.
I don't believe they get to have a championship game though, because you got to have 12 teams in your conference. No, legit.
But it's the top
an
two that play for the
NCAA.
championship, though.
No, they
No?
that goes down to best record.
Okay.
I believe in like tiebreaker shit. You have to have 12 teams in your conference to have a championship game.
We're talking about
That's why the Big Ten.
I know, right? All right. So everybody,
Can we get a look that up for us, please?
and it's gonna be goddamn.
Well, Texas and Oklahoma are.
Yeah, but it's gonna be killing some bitches.
Yeah, they want to be the seventh ranked
When the
team.
two big
no
dogs,
problems like that at the ACC.
when the two big dogs left, it's gonna be killing some bitches. That's it. Ain't nothing over there. They gonna move probably like 4 teams from another conference. That's gonna be trash, and they're gonna go make the shit over down. Really?
Is there a championship game in Big 12?
Is there a championship game for
the Big 12?
Hey, listen.
Go with the
They should need a championship game, but they about to come to the SEC and that shit. All right, moving on. We'll come back to that. Bush, you gonna start this one off? Sorry, sir, Uncle Jay.
No, either or.
I'm good. Either way, we got there. We know everybody around here. By the way, we all friends and we all play together.
Who? Yeah, we've all met
Shout out
other
to the New Mexico Titans.
Mexico Titans.
But yeah, we all play together. We all teammates. We all real friends. So this is what we do on the regular.
Yeah, this is nothing new. We just said, fuck it, we're going to include y'all in our shit because a natural Friday night, this is what we do.
Yeah.
We usually might have the bones on the table talking shit, but you know what? We're going to include y'all on it.
It is what it is.
When I get on there, I'm focused.
Big 12 Championship, December 3rd, AT&T Stadium, Arlington.
So they do have
So
a
they do have
championship.
one, okay.
Okay. Cool. So
Don't matter.
I'm saying Texas and Baylor.
I'm saying Texas and Baylor. Texas and Baylor, Oklahoma State. Isn't that what we played last year too, right?
No, Baylor played. Yeah, they did play Oklahoma State. You're right. You're
Oklahoma
correct, sir.
State's being swept on that.
Yeah.
Look, yeah.
Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Ryan's rookie was on that Oklahoma State.
Yeah, correct. Correct, sir.
Shout out Hard Knocks.
Moving on to the Big Ten. Big J, Uncle J,
Uncle J.
whatever you want to call him, Jay.
Don't matter.
Don't leave me.
Hey, we gonna start him
Don't
off.
call me late for dinner.
I know, right? Because we eating over here, baby.
State.
Big Ten, Uncle Jay, who you got?
Go blue. Next question.
We're not gonna really talk about. Hey, listen. So we're not gonna talk about the Ohio State University.
You can. I got nothing to say about them.
You ain't got nothing to say?
They're a bunch of hairless.
The Ohio State?
I'm still mad over Urban Meyer, so no comment.
You're not gonna pick. You're not gonna pick a conference winner.
I'm going with Michigan. I mean, they should fucking get there, you know. I mean,
Thank you.
Harbaugh's fucking been there, done that. I mean, I think they're gonna take a little leap. I think they're gonna take a leap this year. You know,
Hey, elite. Hey, that means they were in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, well,
So elite means they make it to the championship.
I really think it's wide
Is that
open.
what elite means?
No, it's wide open. It's wide open. Michigan has their shot. It's like fucking.
Well,
all the other top
we lost 6 starters to the league. You know, Aiden Hutchins went to the deep. Hometown boy. Happy to see it.
Yeah, they might be susceptible to like a big play because they lost Hutchinson and Ojabo. But
they lost.
I mean, they're
to
playing
Thunder,
Colorado
lost
State.
to
I think they're going to handle Colorado State.
this week no question. But we're talking
Little
about
warm-up game,
But
you
we're
know?
talking about Big Ten.
Big Ten champion.
That means they got to
pick two.
That means they got to beat Michigan State. That's
So
what
that means
Michigan needs to show me this
You
year.
got
Michigan
two
State.
sides.
I'm gonna put that out there.
Penn State barely won last night.
Oh man,
Now Penn State.
don't they
actually
rape
lost
kids in
to
showers
Purdue.
out there?
No, they came back and won. They came, they came to
I said, go say the same shit.
I said, don't they rape kids in showers out there?
Oh my God! That's what we do.
Well, we
said
for the
that's-
streets.
For the streets.
That was
yeah.
so 10 years ago.
Damn. Hey, you know that's it. Hey,
Charles-
hey, on some real shit. That's
The
it.
statue is still up.
Joe Pye early.
The statue is
That's
still
it.
up.
Joe Pye early.
The statue is still up.
Yeah.
So whatever.
That's it. To death.
That's why
It's
he's
Ohio
standing
State's
with homie I
conference to
know
lose.
sometimes.
I don't think Michigan has enough like they had last year when they won the conference. I think it's Ohio State's lose. C.J. Stroud, all them boys they got coming back next year.
That's why
Hey.
Georgia won the championship.
There's a hater in the house.
Wow. What you got?
I'm going Georgia all day.
We got the highest paid team in the country.
I'm going Georgia all day.
You going Georgia?
I'm
Uncle Jay, what you got, man?
Number one.
It's tough, you know. Alabama has paid for their national championship for a long time now.
Long
So,
time.
you know,
Excitement does
a lot of programs have money like that.
Joe Pye
Trauma
early.
is trauma.
So everybody picking.
Imagine being a freshman at Penn State.
Side note, they were raping people in the showers at Ohio State too. So whatever.
Why do I gotta? No.
You go next.
Who you
We get to talk about raping
So
people
you
in the
taking
showers.
Michigan?
What's next after raping
You
people
taking
in the
Michigan?
showers?
I'm taking Michigan to win the Big Ten.
Michigan all day.
Thank you.
Hey, listen.
That's why these are my friends.
I love my dog.
It costs. It costs to be the boss. Thank you. But
Somebody got to pay for them bowl games.
you know, he's kind of my boy sometimes. But we're going Georgia with the upsets.
As much as I fucking don't want to pick Alabama, I think it's going to be Alabama, man. You got to.
It's okay. You live here.
You got to pay to win.
Yeah, you live
You
here.
know,
You live here.
Sorry.
Shit, so
I don't want to get yelled at for the next 6 months.
Yep.
I gotta live here.
Yeah.
You don't.
I got to live here. You don't. Yeah. Bama, fucking.
See the way you look at him there? Did you see that? Y'all seen that? You seen that?
Saban should have stayed with
Hey.
the Dolphins.
Of course, I'm taking the home team. Roll
That's
Tide.
enough. Move on. Next subject.
But
Yeah, can we go
What?
to something else?
What's
so,
next?
what's next? As a child, I got to
What's
get
next?
what Pop said.
We don't want to hear
Anyway,
about this.
yeah, y'all talking about shit. Pac-12. Rico, what you got, man?
You mean the future Big Ten West?
I think Utah. I think Utah steps up and fucking does it this year.
Even with a star study, we'll do that. Okay.
All of that.
We're going to go to the next thing. Yeah, I'm doing that shit. Yeah, we're gonna skip over. All right.
No edits.
Hey, our special guest, Mr. Williams, SEC, who you got?
Yeah,
I mean, you got the number one team in the land. You got the defending national champ, Georgia Bulldog, UCS, USC.
USC. I think it's Utah. I think Utah's going to see USC in the championship.
Okay.
Utah's bringing back a lot of seniors, man. They're going to be tough. They fucking gave Ohio State a hell of a game last year at the end of the year. They got momentum. If they could go down to the swamp and beat my Gators, then shit, they're off to a great start because that's probably one of the toughest games they're going to play. So, I mean, go down and beat the Gators, you're on your way to a ship, I think. So.
I agree with you. That's tough. What you got, special guest? Pac-12. You got the star-studded USC. You got a
Big Ten
up-and-coming
West.
Utah. You got Oregon. The Ducks still over there. You still got, you got a few teams.
Y'all know what Prime say. Look good, play good, pay good. I'm gonna go with Oregon.
Oh, okay.
Look good.
Oregon got a big game against Georgia this weekend too. Tomorrow night.
We're going to talk about that.
Tomorrow afternoon, actually.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that later on.
Similar Gator situation, like if they can pop off Georgia, what? A similar Gator situation with Utah. Utah
Nobody
can beat
cares.
the Gators.
You bringing up this shit?
They're on their way to a fucking championship. If Oregon could beat Georgia, like who the fuck else?
Who brings up the
They're gonna
Gators
play
when
their
we're
best
talking
game
about
first.
Pac-12?
They're playing their best game first, though. You get Georgia out of the way. You have confidence. They won the shit last year. Like they might roll through everybody else. Might have
Spoken
that
like a true
confidence.
Gator fan. You got that over there.
I didn't know if I wanted.
You know what that means? We got
You know what that means.
We're still at it. We got a full one here.
Damn,
What
Gallinari
you
just
got
tore
on
his
this?
ACL.
Who do I like in the Big Ten West?
The Big Ten.
Right? Because who's coming to the Big Ten?
Yeah,
We
USC,
got-
UCLA.
And so far, they're talking to Oregon, I believe.
for real?
They're talking to like 2 or 3 other schools over there.
Quack.
So, yeah, watch out.
Who is your pick
Big
this year?
Ten West.
This year, Pac-12, star-studded
Pac-12.
USC,
Is it
up-and-coming
star-studded?
record-tugging Utah.
Is it star-studded though, or is it just?
Man, you got. Well,
Who is in Hollywood again?
it might be
It
Hollywood,
might be Hollywood.
but you got Caleb Williams. You got Addison from Pittsburgh. You got.
Is that what he
Lincoln
went at
Riley.
USC? Addison.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was out there with Caleb Williams, and they had a good recruiting class
That's a
too.
problem.
And he says Sarkeesian's. No, where's he?
No,
They gotta
Lincoln Riley is the
put
coach
it all
out there.
together, though.
Oh, Oklahoma went.
Yes,
They got to put it all together, though.
hey,
I'm gonna go Lincoln Riley.
Utah's
I'm gonna go Lincoln Riley.
they play
Because he took the
Oklahoma.
shitty Oklahoma team and did something with them. Oklahoma was a bunch of bums, and he was good with them. So
Yeah,
I'll take Lincoln Riley. I'll
Okay.
give Lincoln Riley a shot.
cool. I agree with that. I'm rocking with USC. I like Utah, like
Yeah, but
Rico say.
Pac-12's on late. Nobody really gives a
But
fuck about the
I
Pac-12.
like Utah's.
Nobody
tough
gives a
team.
fuck about the Pac-12. It's time to move
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
It's time to pour up a shot.
All right,
Because
yeah.
fuck them. Like I said, Big Ten West. Nobody cares.
All right.
That's why they're coming to us.
We're gonna get to these smaller conferences.
Go Lobos.
Let's go Mountain West. Who y'all got? Boise, Utah State,
I'm
Alpha, Nevada,
going Lobos. We're gonna
Lobos,
we're gonna speed through
New
these ones.
Mexico. Okay,
Lobos. Everybody, baby.
Mountain West.
Mountain West.
It ain't going to be the Lobos.
They play Maine tomorrow, so if they
They're gonna get one win.
Hey,
What we doing?
just because I'm from here doesn't mean I'm that confident.
who you rolling
Who
with?
won the Mountain West last year?
It's got to be.
Utah State won the Mountain West, who we play tomorrow,
It's probably going to be Boise
which is gonna be
State.
pistol slap across the mouth. So that's gonna be ugly.
I'm taking Boise.
Talk about elephants again.
Yeah,
I'm taking Boise
Talk about the
State.
elephants in the room again.
Bluefield.
I'm picking Boise, Nevada. I'm think Boise, Nevada.
You can't
be good.
take two to win.
No, I'm saying
You
that's a
take one to
championship
win
game.
the Oh, okay.
And then Boise, I think Boise comes back and takes over the conference this year.
I think the Lobos win 5 games.
All right, let's get to the AAC, which is the all of that conference with Cincinnati in it. You know, they're the only team pretty much over there.
Who?
The AAC, you got Cincy, Houston, UAB.
You're done with Cincy.
Yeah,
Cincy.
I'll go
Cincy.
Cincy. Yeah.
Well, they lost a lot.
That's cute.
All right.
I'll go UAB. UAB? Yeah, UAB. Okay.
No, UAB and Conference USA, I'm sorry. So, Conference USA, you got UAB, UTSA. UTSA won that thing last year. Conference USA.
Where Memphis at?
I think Memphis is in that conference, too.
Memphis got those running backs. I like Memphis.
Memphis?
I don't know too much about Conference USA, but I like the running game.
I think UAB in Conference USA
Pretty
also.
sure.
They,
I'm not too
They got
sure.
the
I
line.
don't find out about Conference USA until about week 2, 3. See who gets smoked. See who what.
all right. So, we got the Power 5 and a couple of little conferences out the way. That's good.
Get them bums rolling.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, you can take that off.
Let's move on and take
I'm
this
going
shot.
to keep it
real
on.
quick.
Let's take this shot. Hey,
Take that shot. Time for a shot.
It's Friday.
on the streets.
Fucking Friday. Feel good Friday.
Yeah, you know where we like to go.
Shout out to Lemon Pepper Wings.
Hey, they're about $30 though.
Close to that time.
Quick programming. No, that's what we'll be
That's a
doing.
fact, big.
We'll be recording on Friday nights, giving you the info, giving you what's going on, and we're going to be uploading on Saturdays, ideally Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
That way we can give you guys, our picks. We're going to have gambling picks or whatever later, and see if you guys want to jump
Shout
in.
out to all y'all sports bettors out there.
Yeah, sports bettors,
get 'em
baby.
in.
Hey, we in there. All those sports bet, baby. So we
Get
know
your
what it is.
parlays right,
Yes, sir.
pick you a uniform.
You know.
What do we got next? Bama boy.
Hey, let's go. Predictions for the playoff and national championship winner. Let's start off with Rico.
Prediction for the playoff and national championship winner. I really think Utah's gonna step up and get there this year.
To the
They're my
four?
favorite.
To the final
my
four?
final. They're in my final four.
So you have them winning the Big
They're
Ten
gonna-
West,
they're gonna-
Pac-12.
they're gonna- That's what I said earlier.
Is that what you
They're
said?
gonna
I
fucking
don't
win.
pay attention to the shit you say.
Bro, Utah's tough, bro. They're gonna get their shit together. I think they're gonna slip into that 4 seed. You can't.
Yeah, I can see it.
Alabama's gonna be there. I think Texas might make a little run. I think Bajorn's gonna go nuts. And then probably either Clemson or Michigan, or Georgia is probably gonna be the other team for me. Maybe give or take Texas as well, but
Whatever. Mr. Williams, what do you got?
Oh, you know me all day long. I know what it is, you baby.
Okay,
We getting out there.
What are the three?
What's a realistic pick?
Hey,
Hey,
What other 3 teams you got?
Yeah, other
Hey,
three teams,
Cristobal. So you got one.
Football coming in there, I feel like he's really going to change a lot. He's going to change the program. He's going to make sure that we get in there where we need to be and take care of stuff where it's supposed to be as far as getting the U back to being championship caliber teams.
Okay.
And
What's the U?
as far as everybody else, we'll go ahead and say that, as far as I don't really like them, but, we'll go ahead and say that Alabama's going to go ahead and just take it again because it's
Because Clark's our friend. We'll just say because Clark's our friend. We'll pick
It's a
Alabama.
program that has to be, acknowledged no matter what you do as far as talking.
gotta pay to win.
Football.
Hey,
You got to get in there where you get in there sometimes. I won't say roll it, as they say,
NCAA
but I'll
is
say
pay to
let's
play
go,
these
man, do a good
days.
job, hold it down for the rest of the college football.
NCAA is pay to play these days. Unless you have a traditional program like Michigan that just does this stuff the right way, year in and year out.
Unless you,
What you think?
who me?
Slip it in and slip it out.
So,
Who you talking
who you
about,
talk
man?
to on there, man?
How many cereal? I mean, those are my
Okay,
top
you
five.
named like 6.
Those are my top 5. I mean,
Narrow
it's,
it down.
it's a prediction, but I really think Utah and Bama are going to get there and probably have to play each other right away. But shit, I'm probably going to go with Bama. Bryce Young's going to go crazy this year. They got too many weapons. He got a year
At
under
least
his
you didn't
belt.
say Ohio.
He got a year under his belt. I mean,
You didn't talk about Ohio, so we're good.
I'm gonna go back.
With Joe Mama?
Of course, I'm gonna go home team. I mean, we just got too much coming back, bro, off this championship.
Of course.
Like Nick Saban said, it was a down year. We still made the
Like
shit.
Nick Saban said,
anyway,
he's got to pay Texas A&M.
Hey, and by the way, Nick Saban is the highest paid coach again in college football, $11 million a year.
Like we said,
Of course, we just gave.
We're talking about pay to play.
But everybody's paying to play. It's NIL now. So what are y'all talking about? But anyway,
Who has the
I got USC. Listen, I got Bama. I got Ohio State.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. What are you going
And I got Clemson.
No one likes Ohio
This
State
is my four.
except you.
Bama, Ohio State, Clemson, and USC. USC gonna surprise some people this year. Hey, Lincoln Riley gonna have them boys ready. They got the players to come over there. You got the Biletnikoff winner over there. You got the transfer of Caleb Williams, which he was beasting Oklahoma. So, I mean, you got the defense. You got the recruits. Hey, they're gonna make noise. Whatever. You ain't gotta fall asleep. Wake your ass up. Listen, because Bama gonna wake you up and win this chip again.
He just said that. He just said to wake up.
Hey,
Mr. Narcoleptic says wake up.
Man, it's wake up.
y'all wild, man.
Hey, he almost missed his podcast. He was so stupid.
You know what?
Anyway, so
The other thing he mentioned
Bama.
is that one in your ear in Ohio.
So Bama.
Producers.
That's the goddamn. That's my pick.
Really?
Yes. Uncle Jerry, who you got?
Sure not Ohio.
I know it ain't Ohio.
I just can't.
We know you hate that with
I
a
was born and
passion.
raised into that. It just, I got, whatever. Michigan, Alabama, I guess, because
You're our friend.
you're kind of all
Because he's your
right.
friend, right?
You're kind of all right guy in my book.
Yeah, he's cool.
Um,
Touchdowns.
probably, there's going to be another SEC team. There's always two SEC teams.
It is, but I don't think Georgia.
I don't think
gets
Big
that.
12 is going. They're gonna pick each other apart. Whatever. Oklahoma will either beat Texas.
I really
Texas will either lose to Oklahoma State or Baylor, or they're gonna pick each other off. They're gonna pick each other off.
usually
So
what
Big
happens.
12 isn't gonna happen. It's gonna be two SEC teams. One will be Bama.
Hey.
The other one
You know, a lot
Georgia,
of people leaving out
maybe.
Texas A&M. What about TM?
that could be the other
That
SEC
could be,
team.
that could be the other.
They're due,
SEC.
they're due.
I think they're due.
LSU
It's
retools.
Jimbo fifth year.
LSU retools.
And
You
then
guys
Nick
don't.
Saban gave him a little fire to it when he said he was, you know how that
Hey,
is.
you got his own recruit.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's going to be two SEC teams, and then the U. I like Cristobal.
But do you think Van Dyke can do it?
Yes, I do.
I'm not trying
It's
to
college
be
football.
special.
No, yeah.
Sorry.
I like the U. What next week you'll see my U jersey hanging up back here. I like the U. I've always liked the U. Yeah, I think Cristobal's going to change the culture. I think he's bringing back what they had, what they were. They were that school, the U, South Beach. Who doesn't want to be in South Beach? They're fucking, doing their thing. So I'm going to go with Michigan, the U, Bama, and then whichever SEC team makes it through that fucking division, because the SEC is no joke. I'll
You
give
got to
it
be
to
a
them.
dog to
It's-
make it to that much.
I'll give credit where credit's due. SEC is the division in football right now until Big 12 finishes up, scooping up these Pac-12 teams, and then it'll be two big. Then it'll be two Big 10 teams.
What else looks good?
I think
So
that was it. That was it for the predictions for our playoffs. So everybody got their winners. I'm rolling Bama. You got to do that. All right, so we're going to have our Heisman favorites. Starting with our special guest on the end again, since you're the special guest, Mr. Sir.
Hey,
Who is your Heisman favorites this year? Give us your top 5 Heisman favorites. Top three. Give us your top 3.
I'm gonna go Van Dyke still. I'm gonna still stay right there. I'm gonna go Van Dyke all day. Hold it down.
Why is he here? I don't understand.
He's here to represent the
Hold it
U.
down to you. Everybody sleep on that, so we just gonna go to you all
What the
day.
fuck are we
You know,
doing?
it ain't matter what it is. It's to you all day. Whatever you want.
We're not going to ask you to do this.
Yeah, you use that. You're not allowed.
Yeah, with you.
Uncle Jay,
Not allowed.
who is your Heisman favorites? Your top 3?
As long as that kid from Ohio doesn't win. I'm going to go with J.J. McCarthy. Fuck it. He's going Van Dyke. I'm going McCarthy. They're going to get a chance. Harbaugh's doing some. We're going to start one week. We're going to start the next one the next
Why we
week.
got to do this?
I don't know what's going on right now.
You know what the fuck you signed up for.
What?
Okay?
You know what it is. All
No,
day.
We got to do
That's what it
this,
is.
bro.
I'm picking them all.
Okay.
They know
Moving
what
on.
it's like.
Moving on.
this out there.
Moving on.
He's gonna say a Gator.
I'm not going to say a Gator.
Moving
I'm not
on.
going to say a Gator.
Who's your top 3 Heisman?
You gotta live with
My
it.
top
Go
3
ahead.
Heisman, really my top 2 is either going to be Bryce Young or Bijan Robinson. Those are my. Those
This
are,
is a safe place to come
if
on.
Michigan want to do anything, Cade's going to have to ball up.
But you live here, brother. I mean, you gotta.
And then dark horse is Cade McNamara if Michigan want to do anything
If you need-
more. But you
Who
know,
won it last
I'm
year?
taking that guy sponsored by Mustard.
Bryce Young,
So that
Roll
means.
Tide.
So that means he's gonna
It's
be
his
the
delusion.
second player since.
Depends on how much.
Is it Archie?
Griffin,
Archie Griffin back in the '70s did it.
But it's his delusion. But I feel like he's the
Bryce
favorite
Young.
though. Like I mean, it's fucking
I can see that.
about to ball out.
He is.
Michigan's good. They're
Alright.
good.
I got you.
Uncle Jay, Michigan has a chance.
You know what they're gonna do?
But I
I
really-
told you what they're gonna do.
I think
they're
it's
gonna
gonna
start one quarterback 1 week.
I think it's going to
then
be
the next
Bijan or
quarterback,
Bryce
and
Young.
then
No,
week
like, I think
3.
it's Bryce Young's Heisman to lose. It's Bryce Young's Heisman to lose. They hardly ever give a Heisman to running backs anymore.
Griffin, right?
To win back
Tebow didn't win back-to-backs, did he?
He had his chance, but he didn't.
So Archie
Because
Griffin
we came in
back in the
that first.
They paid a lot to get there.
They paid a lot to get there. You know?
They-
You know how it is.
You paid a
They're
couple.
gonna have the number one.
We're gonna be late. Ooh, they lost Harold Landry.
Miami always say
Yeah, which one is that
15
shit? All right, anyway, my Heisman top 3 is C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young. Hey, look, this
said
might
the
be the.
Ohio.
Hey, hey, listen.
He said
I'ma
the
say this.
Ohio guy again.
He said that guy.
It don't matter. This is my
It
prediction.
matters a little
This
bit.
is my opinion and my prediction, so it don't matter what you think.
Right.
Late.
Wow.
They gonna give him the number 1 pick already. Like,
or the Giants. I mean,
hey, hold on. Wait.
To Miami.
Y'all got Tyreek Hill. Don't start disrespecting.
We're gonna pick right next to Miami.
Like, don't. They ain't been good since Cam Marino, but they gonna come for the.
we always have the middle pick.
Yeah.
Hey, look what we do with that Larry Tunsil pick. We turned it
Look
into
what y'all did
gold.
with all the picks you had last year.
Well, look, we're gonna be good this year.
Wait.
We'll get to our NFL predictions next week.
What y'all do?
Hey, our producer let us be known.
Trash.
Whatever.
Our producer,
Garbage.
Hot garbage.
Hot garbage.
my team is trash. Your
Dog.
team ain't
Show them the weakest division.
Those would be the Cowboys.
Probably the top teams from the weakest division.
Anyway,
definitely the weakest.
hey,
Hey,
NFL next week. Jump off next week. We got y'all next week. We're gonna give y'all our predictions.
Next week will be more.
the AFC South has been the worst division in the league for like.
You might get a little NFL later.
Anyway.
We'll see how long we go.
Anyway, let's start off this top 25.
Your team's gonna be the worst team in your division.
Ooh.
Toughest division.
AFC. Well, that's
Exactly
West.
why.
Toughest division
I know.
in all of the NFL.
This is true.
Probably win.
This is true. No, that's the weakest division in the NFL.
Predictions for this week. Rico, you gonna start it off, sir?
Shit. Well,
Shit.
since we're fucking talking about Bama, we might as well start off with them. Sorry, motherfucker.
Again?
Well, okay.
So Utah State doesn't have a run defense.
Okay, so everybody's
we
picking
saw-
Bama.
so
That's
When
what-
you gonna stop being a Mormon?
Right? Are we
You
taking?
know,
When you gonna stop being a
saw-
Mormon?
Shut up.
Are we? Hold on. Quick question.
I like.
Quick question. Are we doing predictions or are you talking about the game?
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
What do you mean?
Give
It's a question. Are you doing predictions?
Let's hear that Bama roll tide.
a fuck what you
My
think.
damn friends,
Give
man.
a fuck what you think.
At all.
All right.
You know what I'm like.
Hey, so anyway, C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young. I think Will Anderson, bro. Charles Woodson from
Michigan.
Michigan was the last defensive player to win the Heisman. Probably was the only.
The only.
Every Alabama game I watched,
Will Anderson got a chance.
every Alabama game I watched, Will Anderson did something.
He did something.
He did something.
I think he has the chance.
He'll
If
be
he
the
can
number
ball
one
out,
pick.
Yeah, he'd be top. Yeah, he'd be definitely top 3.
Well, the Lions, who are they going to pick next year? Because they're 5 yards against Utah
was
State.
the worst team. in college
UConn,
football.
with 41 and a half. Are they going to cover? Yeah, they're going to cover. Fucking UConn can't stop. UConn ran for 245 and for 245. Bama's going to fucking
Okay,
run for
so
500 yards.
so does that mean what's the next game?
Damn, hey, look.
Hey,
Look
look.
how they do the squad.
Have we not talked about Bama this whole time?
Fun fact.
Talk about it.
Hey, we
Listen,
talking top
tell us
25.
in the chat.
We're the number 1 team in the land. We talk about the number 1 team in the land.
Hey, in the
What the
chat,
fuck, man?
if you're talking about fuck Bama, put an FB in the chat.
Boy,
Let's
that's
see
what I
what's
got to do. This is what I gotta do.
Cold
Please
blood.
put an asterisk in the chat.
Not a Michigan, an Michigan fan.
Hey,
No
tell me
M.
why has Bama been ranked?
No M, but they'll get the D. What?
Yes.
Bama has been ranked for 230 weeks consecutively.
Okay, that's why. Okay, what?
Consecutively.
We talked about them being Heisman.
Ain't
We
you
talked
a
about
Davis
them
fan?
in the playoffs.
That's
We talked
bullshit,
about
bro.
them winning the SEC championship. I don't think there's much of a question about what they're about to do to them.
What happened when Nick Saban
Brian Denny.
What happened when Nick Saban retires?
Back to
Hey, we
mediocrity.
gonna get somebody.
Back to mediocrity where they've been for the fucking 50 years before Saban.
Really?
Between Bear Bryant
Hey,
and
you
Saban.
better look that shit up.
Between-
Hey, get on your
How
tab.
many years
Get
between
on your tab. 50 years.
How many years? Okay.
We got
How many
that
years between
national
Bear Bryant and
championship,
Saban?
man.
How many years between
We
Bear
got
Bryant and
that
Saban?
national championship.
How many,
Anyway,
how many years between Bear Bryant and
Rico,
Saban?
next game, Rico.
Longer than I've been alive. I'm doing all my game. Clemson and Georgia Tech minus 22. Clemson minus. I'm gonna probably buy the point and get that shit down to point and a half. Get it down to like 20 and a half.
I'm
Take
taking Clemson in
Clemson.
the blowout.
Fucking
Are we talking about betting right now too?
Ugalbali. Okay, so what?
Like,
Like,
do betting? I mean,
the
we
thing
have
with me
our
for
own
Clemson
section.
though is, are we getting the 6 touchdown, 800-yard, fucking in 2 starts Ugalbali, or are we getting the 9 touchdowns and 10 picks Ugalbali? Like, what are we getting from them? You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
like,
how you say that name so good?
I don't fucking know.
Georgia
Does that
Tech is
even have
horrible.
a That's all you betters out there.
Then
Yeah.
Buy that point and a half, man. Get Clemson down to 20.
It don't matter.
Ugalbali.
Fucking
Like, what are we
Lawrence
getting from them?
Pittsburgh could be a quarterback and run the goddamn option to go against Georgia Tech defense.
I'm pretty sure Clemson's going to cover 3 touchdowns.
Yes, Lawrence
They
Pittsburgh.
might be up by 3 touchdowns at half.
The Matrix guy.
So shout out to
Hey, what am I supposed to say?
Hey, but that Georgia Tech quarterback's he's accurate though, and that motherfucker can move. That Jeff
Well,
Sims,
they don't
and
run the triple option.
he's
no
tough,
more.
bro. They have a young O line. That's the only thing. Clemson's just gonna be too much. Their D line is.
So you think they're going to cover that?
I think Clemson's gonna cover that, but I think Georgia Tech's that young kid, that Jeff Sims,
Yeah.
he can move, bro. Like he can move. He's gonna get drafted, bro. He's gonna get drafted.
Gotcha.
Not this year, but give him 3-4 years. He's gonna.
So you okay?
But Clemson will
Some
cover.
places, let's think about this though. Some places you can't buy that point.
You can't buy that point.
So you're comfortable
22.
with 22.
Shit, it's only gonna go up to like 24. I try to get it before it gets
It's
to
a
24.
Monday night, so
Do you think people will not keep betting?
I think it's going to go up to 24.
That's a Saturday.
You got to get it before
that
it
game
gets to
a
24.
few hours
For
away.
sure. For sure.
all right.
I might take the points. I might.
All right.
Me, I might
Not for that game.
Phil, this is not for you this
I
time.
don't think I'm taking it for that.
No. Clemson or Georgia Tech?
All right.
Are you going to take the points or not? 22 points.
Clemson, Georgia Tech.
You're going
You
to
take
take
the
22?
22? Yeah.
So you don't think they're going to blow them out by more than 22?
They're conference rivals, correct?
Yeah.
So they see each other. They're more,
It's the lines.
that fucking option is tough.
No,
No, they're actually in the spread now.
Dude, three
They gotta be coached.
of Georgia Tech's old linemen are sophomores and freshmen. And Clemson
They
is
had to weed out all that triple
D
option
line,
people to get the spread people in now. It's been
They're
2
gonna
years.
dominate.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Full disclosure. Didn't
They're
know.
going to dominate.
All right,
Technically-
Rico. Next game. Who you got?
I mean,
I got my
They're gonna
Gators.
cover.
I got
They're gonna
Utah
cover.
coming. My Final Four pick, Utah, coming down to the
Coming
swamp.
to your team.
They're coming to
Somebody talking
Florida.
about Mormon.
They're coming to Florida. They're coming to Florida.
Last time he clapped
The
one
Mormons are
me,
going to beat the Gators.
it's been years.
I think I'm sorry, but the Mormons are going to beat the Gators.
Wow.
Okay.
We're young, bro. We got a new head coach.
How about if I agree? I agree. I'm not even going to play devil's advocate. I'm just going to
Hey,
fuck the Gators.
we got some ballers though, man. We got ETN, little brother, about to lead our running back stable. Hopefully, Vontrell Miller coming back. He led our team in tackles, like 130 tackles or something. Amari Bernie's another great linebacker. We have a 430-pound boy,
But you're going to lose.
D tackle.
That sounds really like
But
hey,
Watson, bro.
It's in the swamp. Is it at night?
But I think it's gonna. It's at 5:30.
So let's kind of go ease into the nighttime.
It's gonna be loud as fuck, bro. I'm gonna take the under in this game. I'm gonna take the under, and I'm gonna take
What's the under at?
and I'm gonna take probably
You don't believe in the Gators? I don't believe in the Gators. So we'll go ahead and go.
if it stays at 3.5 for Utah. I'm probably gonna take the points though with the Gators, but I don't. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, if I'm putting my life savings on it, I'm gonna
Yeah, that's
acknowledge that.
that's pistol.
I think Utah might get them.
And Sam Houston State.
Playing.
I'm not even.
It's a slap across mouth. Anyway.
And I'm not. And the
What's the
Oklahoma,
spread? What's the spread? If we're talking about,
they don't even have the
Yeah,
spread out.
have a spread.
Because it's going to be so big of a spread. Albany, I just knew it was a city. I didn't even know it had a guy.
All right, next game, Rico.
We got a Baylor and Albany. That's going to be a pistol
That's
slap.
another one.
I didn't even should beat them by fucking 42. You know what I'm saying? Like, why shouldn't they not destroy them? You know, it should be fucking 28-3 at halftime, 28-7.
Talking so much, you let the blunt go out.
So,
Give me the lighter, dude. That's what we doing.
oh,
Thank you, sir.
oh, no.
All right. So the last game, Rico.
So I'm gonna give this one to Jay to start though. It's
Yeah, we gonna let
good old Michigan and Colorado State, and I think I'm gonna give those points because everyone has something to prove. Like on all these teams, like these young kids, they're gonna want to blow other teams out. Like I feel like these big schools are gonna keep starters in longer.
Well, they usually do typically.
Yeah, they're gonna try to blow teams out. You know, maybe next week, the week after, you might take the points after you see which one of these like small schools can hang. But as far as like right now, Oklahoma UTEP, like Oklahoma should 30.5.
Because he got his game, sir.
Let me give you a couple facts though.
Low key. You
Michigan,
might want to take the points.
Colorado State.
You might want to take the points. Just gonna say, Michigan. I love Michigan, but Jim Harbaugh is not always known for covering the spread. So you might want to take the
And
points.
they might be susceptible
It
to a
might
big
be
play.
it might be a 21-point win. It might be a 17-point win. They gonna win. Whatever. That's what we do. We win.
Colorado
The winningest program in college football history. Just for anybody that needed to know, they like to talk about a lot of teams that was the man last year. He
Okay.
went all the way through. Hey, we beat Big State with McNamara.
Hey, McNamara got something to prove.
Ohio
bro.
State, Big State,
McNamara
whatever.
got something to prove, man.
All right, Uncle
McCarthy's
Jay.
special.
Uncle Jay.
Yes,
It's
sir.
on you, baby. Starting with number 12, Oklahoma State.
All right, so whatever podcast Nazi gave me these games, my games were last night when Oklahoma State beat the Central Michigan 58-44. Do I know if they covered the spread? I'm not sure. I'm winning right now, but we've been winning for a long time.
We have to.
So
Roll-
we're going to win,
roll tide.
but I don't know. You might
Tighten
want to
up.
take the points.
Colorado State has 40 new players on their team, bro. 40.
Maybe we'll cover the spread.
40.
Yeah, y'all probably gonna cover.
40 new players. It's a Mountain West school playing a fucking Big Ten school.
They're going to start
30 seems like...
McNamara one game.
Hold on.
They're going to start McCarthy one game, and then they're going to decide the starters for week 3 after those 2 games.
Really? This
Yeah.
is the second year that they
Some
have
new shit.
it.
No, they didn't do that last. McNamara.
No, they
Central
did.
Michigan covered.
I was gonna say I don't think
Central
they did. That
Michigan
was like
did
a
cover.
20-something.
He's a giant now.
Yeah, he
In
is.
case you didn't
No,
know.
Yeah, he
He's a
is.
giant
He
now.
went to the Giants,
In
yeah.
case you didn't know.
Hey,
Sorry, I didn't mean to
shout out to
sidebar.
Pimpleton.
Hey, it don't matter. This is what it's all about.
Shout out to Michigan player.
I'm glad he made a roster.
That guy better mix
During
up. He said following shots. We'll find some. We'll find somewhere for him.
Time for a shot.
Yeah, we'll give him some more.
Dolphins will make room for him if you don't
We
want.
know you were-
All right, but so yeah, yeah.
Next we got NC State versus East Carolina. It's
Let's
tomorrow.
East
It's 12.5
Carolina.
points.
Hey, what's the spread?
I'm gonna say East Carolina all day because
12.5.
only because
Goddamn football team.
Capital of New York.
They are
Geography.
All right.
They are
What you got for next game?
Oklahoma UTEP 30.5
That's tough.
is a
son.
lot of points.
In
man.
Oklahoma.
But
It's a lot
UTEP
of
is
points.
terrible.
I think
though, 'cause
it's
I
at
think they didn't play that great the first game.
I
What
think
did
it's
they
at
finish? What did they
UTEP.
finish last year?
That was horrible.
I don't.
They were horrible last year.
Yeah, I don't think they was that good.
I think for the first week though, as far as like sports betting and like high spreads, I'm thinking I'm gonna take
Something
fucking
spread.
covered.
They didn't. So whatever.
Hey.
Oklahoma State.
Central Michigan.
Uncle Jay,
I think they might be all right in the
Uncle Jay, it was 51-15 with a minute left in the third, and they scored. It ended up being 58-44.
So Central Michigan has some heart, is what you're saying.
And they scored and covered. They
All right.
played Vegas State.
Keep an eye out on
Look
that.
about your boy Pimpleton.
Next, we got NC State and
Flip to
East
that
Carolina. They play tomorrow.
my mom went to that school.
Okay.
So
Pirates.
I'm gonna go.
Hey, listen. East Carolina, you was tough though.
Chris Johnson.
Shout out Chris Johnson.
What you got, Rico?
I think
CJ2K.
I think when East Carolina plays someone at their own level, they're fucking always tough. But I think NC State's too much. I think
Yeah.
they're bringing too much.
There you go.
I mean, it is kind of an in-state rival, but 2 touchdowns. I think they're gonna. NC State covers. I love East Carolina though.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Like
two
I like
touchdowns.
East Carolina, man. They're tough, man.
I give you one, but I don't know about 2. Yeah,
NC State quarterback came back.
If they're playing something in their own,
He legit.
I take East Carolina, but
So we got
especially
USC.
first week.
All right, next up, whatever those games, whatever
USC and
ACC,
Rice.
ACC, whatever. Yeah. Anyways, USC, the star-studded. These guys keep talking about star-studded. Star-studded USC versus Rice. Shout out, Gabe Taylor. Sean
Yeah.
Taylor's little brother plays safety for Rice.
Oh, God. Shout out
Did
to
y'all know that?
2-1.
Look out for him. Hey, Sean Taylor, that's my guy.
Hey, that's
Love
my
him.
dog no more. That's
We
2-1.
all know 2-1. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
SC's unfortunately SC's a 33-point favorite.
Shit.
It's gonna be tough.
That's a tough cover,
I
though.
hope my man plays well. That's what I'm rooting for. Follow him
Yeah.
on the IG.
They're
I'm rooting for him. That's my guy. Shout out Gabe Taylor. Good luck. Next, we got Michigan State. They're playing right now.
Yeah,
All right, that's
They
what
are,
they finished.
they are 21.5-point
I
favorites.
think
I think that just finished. We got some
Actually, they
we got
finished,
some
sir.
tennis or shit going on.
We have Michigan State 35-13 final.
35-30. Does that mean they covered?
Yes, they. What was it?
Oh wait, 35 from 13 is 22.
Yeah,
22.
that's it, sir.
That's right. My math
That's
correct.
it. That's correct.
21 and a half.
Oh.
Oh my God. Well, Vegas.
Vegas with
Vegas.
the Vegas with
21
the
and a
shits.
half? Really?
They
How did
with
y'all
the
know?
shits, bro.
How do they know?
They know.
Who did they know? Did they talk? What's the new coach? Tucker. You telling them some shit? I don't know.
Hey,
What you got, bro?
21 and a half and 22 is the spread. Jiminy Christmas. Okay. Oh.
take Bethune Cookman.
Bethune Cookman.
Bethune.
Yeah.
Bethune Cookman.
Shout out to the HBC.
Miami didn't even get a line to this game. We're just gonna say the U's gonna win this weekend.
Yeah, it's pistol
They,
slap.
they, I have to say, shout out HBC.
Shout out to the HBCUs.
Bethune.
But good
Alabama
luck.
A&M. Shout out to the
But
HBCUs.
good luck. Half of the panel is looking for big things out of Miami at least this year. So good luck.
The Dolphins.
Good luck, Bethune Cookman. Pitt and
I thought somebody would play Dan Marino.
And this is a Dolphin hat, by the way. I know it's yellow, but it's a Dolphin hat, all right?
selfish.
I don't rep.
You're
the
gonna
Steelers.
learn how selfish
I don't rep the
Rico
Steelers.
is. That's something you will learn over time. The selfishest dude you'll ever know. Tune in to find out how selfish. So last night we had Pitt in West Virginia. Pitt took care of business, 38-31.
Hey, that was a good game, bro. That was a good ass game.
Yeah, I was gonna say some things about West Virginia, but I'll stay quiet. Hopefully, we'll get some fans in West Virginia one day.
Yeah.
Hey, tell me why Virginia Tech's losing.
The
to
other
Open.
game we got is Wisconsin.
Bro,
I believe West Virginia covered those 7.5. I believe was the
Bro,
spread.
my homeboy
Vegas knew it
DP,
again.
my homeboy DP bet, he covered by half point.
That's what I can say. 7.5 was the
That
spread.
shit was nuts.
Vegas knows. How do they know week one?
Old
Who the
Dominion's
fuck
about-
knows?
Old Dominion's
Bro,
about to be.
hey, it was the renewal of the backyard brawl. It's been 10 years since West Virginia and Pitt played each other, so it's a renewal of the backyard.
Little
That's
State
about to
versus
be-
I bet Virginia Tech, bro. Stop it.
Illinois
Nah, they
State.
down 4.
Yeah, but they got to pass interference
Get
It's
it.
only 15, bro. It ain't pros.
and the roughing.
But they still closer.
Yeah.
They right there, at 20.
Gotta be a Saturday.
Wisconsin, Illinois State. They didn't even give a spread. It's gonna be a massacre. Probably.
Why did you get all these games?
Listen,
Because look,
I
look here,
fixed-
look here, look
I
here.
fix the top
Because-
25 up every week.
Because we got a
Everybody gets
podcast.
something different. This is our first broadcast.
We're working.
Why they being headaches?
We're working through some things. YouTube,
Jeez.
Twitch, whatever you see this on. I don't know what the fuck it's gonna be on, but it's gonna be on some shit.
Anyway, I'm moving on to my picks. At number 19,
Oh, damn.
19, we got Arkansas against number 23, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Uncle Jay, who you got?
What's
Arkansas,
the spread for that?
Cincinnati.
Spread for that?
The
Oh,
spread is 7. Arkansas minus 7. Arkansas has KJ Jefferson coming back.
Arkansas,
6'3", 242
Since he lost both
quarterback.
corners, quarterback.
yeah.
That's two toughest positions in football. They lost their
Yeah.
best three players.
I gotta go
I'm taking
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
I picked SEC.
Arkansas.
I like Cincy.
You said-
Shout out. They do well. But
You said A&M earlier. I forgot about Arkansas. If they ever had a chance this year,
They do. They
Hey,
really kind of do.
Arkansas hung tough with everybody last year.
They really
At
do.
least for the half.
So Cincy is out of there. They lost a lot. They said they bring back one of the best offensive lines in the nation. They're coming back. They got a top 5 offensive line. So, I mean, they lost most of their secondary. They lost a lot of skill guys.
SEC, you're talking about Arkansas or you're talking about
I'm
Cincy?
talking about Cincy.
But you're going up against the SEC
Yeah,
defense.
you got KJ Jefferson. He's a beast, dude.
Arkansas.
KJ Jefferson.
I think Arkansas's going to cover. That might be one of my
They're probably going
one
to
of
take
my
care.
top 3
Yeah,
picks.
they're going to
Okay.
take care of business.
Arkansas is going to rumble.
If you catch the game before that,
I think Vegas.
I feel like that's a lock. If you take
I
that,
think
that's what
Vegas
I'm
is riding on last year with Cincy in this spread. I
Yeah,
think
no,
Arkansas
they're-
is going to cover that.
Yeah.
Okay. I rock
Come
with
on.
that. 7. All right, we're going to go to number 20, Kentucky versus Miami, Ohio. Hey, we talked about Kentucky last year. They got the dude with the best name in college football. Cavassier Smoke, baby. That's the best name in college football.
They had to have been fucking drinking Cavassier when they came up with that.
And they were smoking some joints.
Well, that's the last name, so it's already smoke.
Yeah.
But
So-
how do you not smoke if your last name's Smoke?
Yeah, like real shit. Like
I mean,
Cavassier.
they just said, let's just make
Well,
it.
I think it's Cavassier. K-A-V-O-S-T-E-Y.
Well, I'm still going to say Cavassier because it's just
Yeah, it just sounds good.
Cavassier. That's worse.
Yeah. Hey, Kentucky's minus 16.
Against who?
Miami, Ohio, in the MAC.
I'm staying away from that game. Miami, Ohio.
Those MAC teams had it fucking. They just fucking know how to score.
We watched a
Look
lot
at
of
the
those
Oklahoma
games.
State
We
fucking
watched a
game
lot of
last
MAC
night.
games because they play every day of the week.
Exactly.
So, man, those MAC teams scare me. They can score.
16
All
point.
All right, we got Oklahoma. We got Ole Miss and Troy. 21.5. Ole Miss got 21.
Only 21 and a half.
I'll take that. They'll cover.
I'll buy that down to 20 and a half. If you can't buy it down, get it before it gets to 24.
Yeah, I feel you.
So you think it's going to jump by tomorrow morning?
Yeah. The casino's going to be
If
so
you go to
busy in the
casino-
morning.
I went third Wednesday. Yeah,
You want tomorrow?
I'm going to go in the morning.
Give me up. I'll roll with.
I went already.
Go, gotta go make that ticket, man.
I need. Oh, they won. Oh my, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working.
All right.
So
All right.
he should
Anyway,
have took Old Dominion with the points, but he didn't. Now his ticket's done. That's what happens. That's what happens when you for
Who the
these streets.
fuck would have thought Old Dominion,
When you for these streets.
Wake Forest,
College
VMI.
football, though.
I think they played last night, didn't it?
I don't know. That's
Wake
your job.
Forest
That was
did
your
play-
job to figure it out. I told you
Wake
to play
Forest
last
did
night.
play GMI last night.
Damn it, Bama.
Hush your mouth. Hush your mouth.
You got all them sheets over there. Look,
Hush your mouth.
all that
I
homework.
know
you
I
did.
got a lot going on over here.
Come take the shot.
Anyway,
Why are you sitting over there?
What the hell
Houston.
happened?
We still on the show. We'll stop it. Houston. Houston, UTSA. That's a good matchup.
Houston.
UTSA. Listen, they both coming out 12-2 seasons. With
Okay.
UTSA was the conference champ. Houston coming in at number 24.
So with college, don't tell me about what you did unless you tell me about who's coming back. And what's the spread?
If
They had
it's
no
over
spread.
3 touchdowns,
That
I'm
means
taking.
that
The
means
62 was the over-under.
If it's over 3 touchdowns, I'm taking.
62 with no spread.
I'm taking STA.
62 with no spread. That means I'm taking
Cheers, birthday.
I'm taking San Antonio if it's over 20.
Everybody looked at the spread? I haven't looked at it since Thursday. I had 62.5. I mean, 62 for the over-under.
that one was kicking.
All right. While
right.
Marissa Suave is looking that up, we got number 25.
It's a
BYU.
4-point spread.
It's a 4-point spread.
I'll take Houston.
Yeah? I'm actually taking
UTSA's at
UTSA.
home.
I'm actually taking
But
UTSA.
4 seems kind of slim to me.
They got a lot coming back.
What's happening?
Listen, they quarterback back with their top 3 receivers, and they young in the backfield. Then they got like 7 starters. back.
UTSA has 3 running backs on the injury report.
Oh, that's tough.
Houston has 1 running back. That's the only injury reports that are showing right now.
Damn.
I'll take Houston. I'll take Houston.
Okay.
-4. I think Vegas is trying to get cute,
Yeah, they is. I think UTSA. I'm taking UTSA.
or they know something we don't know.
Phil, you
which
got what
is
about
usually
this
the
game?
case.
Like, okay. All right, my last one in the top 25, we got him.
But they weren't good.
I understand that.
No, Bohannon was good though.
Bohannon was good, but
Yeah.
the rest of it.
But listen, that's what they got
South
coming
Florida
back.
was
You
bad.
can change all of it. Though.
They can. No, that's
Yeah.
true.
And South Florida's gonna have athletes.
And then South Florida coaches the black dude that was at
Jared
Florida
Goff
State
changed
that was
your
there for
team.
like 2 years. What was his name? The black dude from Florida State. He was just there like a couple years ago.
It's escaping me right now.
Okay.
Offhand, it's escaping.
But that's South Florida's coach now.
Okay.
And then you got BYU, they tough. They returned Jaron Hall, their quarterback. He's solid.
Big kid, yeah, he's good.
BYU is always tough, man. They always got the Mormons out of BYU and the South
You
Florida.
know who Rico's taking.
You know who goes
That's
second.
what I like.
Hey, BYU, listen. Hey,
Man, stop talking about Utah. Fuck y'all.
I did my research. This is a hell of a stat I'm about to tell you. BYU returns 88% of their production from last year. South Florida returns 8 of a tough team. But,
He likes the Mormons.
hey, and then it's BYU 11.5. What do you think about that? You think they cover the spread?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Bohannon is nice, but 2 touchdowns isn't too much to ask.
Okay.
USF is
Cool.
trash.
All right.
Trash.
So that rounds out the top 25. Everybody put some good predictions in. Hey, I think it's going to be an interesting first week of college football.
Yeah.
And it's always college football, so everybody loves college football. Now the players getting paid, so it's kind of different, but hey, let them boys get paid.
Hey, why did they take this Old
And-
Dominion touchdown
and
away?
I'll take it. I need that
Oh,
point
yeah,
spread. I
that's
got
good.
+1. I got
plus
-1. -1 for G Tech.
That's all this was a minus
Second
1
and
game.
goal.
Yes, bro. All right, we go jump into the games of the week. Every week,
We just covered the goddamn games of the week.
no, we need 6% of their production from last
South
year.
Florida was trash last year.
Listen, South Florida got Gary Bohannon, the transfer from Baylor. That's their quarterback now. So he's an electric dual threat. They got 10 starters on offense and 9 on defense coming back.
But they weren't good.
We
What the
did
fuck
not.
did we just do?
No, we did not.
Help me out.
No, we did
Tell
not.
me what we just did.
Top 25.
The top with the top 25, I excluded the games
What
of the
game
week
did
out.
you excluded?
Yeah, so we could cover them at the end.
I'm
That's
glad
how
you
it
threw
works.
Bama in there because that sure ain't.
Well, Bama's #1, and Rico that was suspended. But anyway, games of the week. We will have games of the week every week, whether it's 1 or 2 in the top 25.
What are we
Top
gonna do?
2 ranked opponents.
And what are we going to research on those games of the week? What the fuck are we doing with them?
That's the normal research you would for any other game.
So, like, what are we going to be giving our YouTube people, or whoever, Twitch or wherever you look at this motherfucker or listen to? Hey,
Hey, we gonna let
we
y'all.
just want to let y'all know
We
what
gonna
we
throw it
do.
out there. Let out.
College football, definitely a lot of NFL. I feel
Yeah.
like that's where we're all most knowledgeable. When the NBA starts heating up, shit, we might be moving rooms, make it a little winter room, make it a little exciting.
Our listeners pick the games of the week.
We got to tell them.
Well, we gonna put our picks in too. But
tell
we
them
gonna let
what the
you
hell they got to look forward to.
Yeah.
We gotta look forward to a lot of shit. We'll even throw in a
Who
little
knows?
baseball in there. Shit, who knows? Shout out to all y'all baseball fans out there.
We're mobile.
Yeah.
Who knows
We're
what
mobile.
we're-
We're
What we always are gonna do is we're gonna be smoking, we're gonna be drinking, we're gonna be having fun,
Yes.
and shit. We're
We're
gonna
gonna keep it
send
100.
them
We for
good
the
vibes
streets.
out there, man. For
For
the
the
streets
streets.
all
We
day.
ain't out here.
We gonna fucking matchup. The number 2, our Michigan guy they hate them. They call them the team up north.
Keep it real. Some regular cats with some regular jobs and doing regular things. Smoking good on a regular, drinking on a regular,
On the regular.
batting on a regular. You know, shout out Meek Millie.
McMillan. All right, we're going to jump into our games of the week. The first game of the week, which I think is a hell of a team down south. Excuse me.
That's
The team down south. I'm going to leave it at that. The team down south, which is the number 2 ranked team in the nation. And you got the number 5 ranked team in the nation, Notre Dame. What do you got, Rico?
Notre Dame, that man. That new coach.
It's minus 17 Ohio
They're
State.
bringing vibes. I am putting my money on Notre Dame for that. I'm going to do one ticket where I take the points, and I'm going to do one ticket where I pick the money line. Notre Dame is going to pop these fools off, bro. Notre Dame is fucking coming to ball.
So, even
Notre Dame
with
is
what
coming out.
Ohio State got
It's-
coming
it's-
back
it's-
with C.J. Stroud and Trayvon Henderson
It's the feel for
and
Notre Dame.
the two name Smith, I can't
It's the
pronounce the rest
feel.
of it.
They are not winning that game by 17.5. I am very confident. They are
But
not
Notre
going
Dame
to get
comes
blown
into the
out.
horseshoe, though.
They're not getting blown out by 17.5. That's why Vegas wants you to take Ohio State. That's
Quick
why
question,
they're
quick
giving you
question.
that half point.
Can I? Who's the quarterback for Notre Dame?
Tyler
Booker?
Buchner.
He's coming back.
Yeah. That's
He
the
played
quarterback.
last year, right? He was
Yeah.
there. He was splitting time with the other guy, right?
They got the new coach, Freeman.
Oh, they got a new coach.
That's Freeman. Well, he was there last year. Right. Like, he came in as the interim, right? And now he the full head coach this year.
That dude brings a whole different
Do
energy
that,
to
break
that
it.
team,
You do
dude.
that. I agree with
They
that.
bring a whole different
I'm
energy.
staying
bro.
away because
They are going to get ready to play football. Notre Dame is going to score first in this game. Notre Dame will score first. Notre Dame's going to. That's
there
a
you
prediction.
go.
Bold
That's the
prediction.
First quarter.
Bold prediction.
quarter
Notre
bet.
Dame will score first.
Hey,
They're going to come out.
They did say Ohio State defense is retooling.
I really think Notre Dame's going to jump on them, and Ohio State's going to have to play catch up.
They got the offense.
So they
spend
will
some money
cover,
too,
bro. They're going to cover, bro.
Yeah.
They're going to cover.
Okay.
They're going to
2.5
spend some money.
is too many.
Who you got, Uncle Jay?
Fuck both them.
I know you hate both of them, bro, but you got to give us a pick. Bro.
Nope. I got a Calvin with a little bit of. You seen the movie Hot Rod
Yeah.
where my man's got a tattoo of a dude peeing with a little bit of cum in his head. He got a little bit of cum on his joint and is making him pee in two strips. I'm peeing on both of them.
If you're peeing in 2 strips, you need to go to the doctor.
No, you get a little cum, you know, your little leftover cum, little
That's
sex
fucking
cum, you know.
hilarious, bro.
If you're
15
peeing 2 strips,
It's
you
no,
go
it's
to
this.
the doctor.
Don't
Sometimes
do
you
it.
know.
Reconsider. Read some letter. Hey, but anyway,
Watch the movie Hot Rod.
so Butch gave his damn prediction.
I
so.
don't like.
Anyway, jumping to the next game of the week, we got the number 3 defending champ Georgia Bulldogs against the Oregon knock 'em from the top Ducks.
Oregon's going to play for a half.
Hey,
Quick question.
Georgia's minus 17.
Where is this at?
This is
Where does this take place?
also in the Georgia Dome.
Oregon will play for a half.
It's in the Georgia Dome where they play the SEC championship.
And Georgia
Hey,
will
listen.
Georgia
Oregon
between the hedges
is
still, right?
killers. Oregon knocked them
wear him down.
In Georgia's home field. Isn't that where they? No, they played with
off Ohio State last year
because
when they
they're
wrote them out.
Ohio State's.
Ohio's easy.
Georgia's not as good as they was last year, even though Kirby Smart had a good recruiting class.
Is Ohio?
But they
or
listen.
Or is Oregon?
Hey, Georgia lost a lot to the NFL. I'm not lying.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
17 is still too much.
Who picked the kid Thibodeau go 9?
Oh, I'm taking Oregon. I got Oregon on my picks. It's plus 17 on my ticket.
17's too much.
I'm not.
As far as the spread, I'll take Oregon, but Georgia wins. But 17 is too much. And shout out to Old Dominion. They just popped off Virginia Tech.
God damn it! I took Virginia Tech. You sorry, bastards.
So you already know when we give you picks, who you might want to lean towards if you're taking advice. Betting advice.
Whatever, man.
Just saying.
Virginia Tech, Old Dominion. Virginia Tech is supposed to be a top.
If me or Rico were there, we might have talked him out of it.
Yeah, that was bad.
All right, that's crazy.
Anyway,
So, who was y'all picks for the Georgia Oregon?
If we're going points, I'm going Oregon. If we're going straight up, I'm going Georgia.
Same. I'm gonna say the same. Yeah.
Hey,
Georgia's gonna win. They're gonna take care of
podcast
business.
world. I'm picking Oregon for the knockoff for the second year in a row.
So you're picking them to win. We're just
They
picking
knocked
winners.
off Ohio
Hey,
State last
so we're
year.
just picking winners.
They're gonna knock out
Georgia's
Georgia
gonna win.
this year.
That might be a healthy 2-game parlay.
And I got Oregon plus
Oregon
17.
and Notre Dame.
That could be the one.
Oregon and Notre Dame. That's
Oregon,
a healthy
Notre Dame.
2-game.
Hey, what's the law? I think I
Underdog
got
parlay.
Virginia Tech as a plus. I think I took him on
Now you got him as a plus.
I took him on a
Now we got him.
season.
YouTube. He said he got him as a plus.
Teasers are for the streets.
For the streets.
For the streets. Streets.
Guys, this rounds out the games of the week for
That's
college
it.
football.
That's college football.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So I feel like, there's some good predictions, man. I
I think you
mean,
did all right.
it's college football,
It's the first week. It's week 1.
Yeah,
I mean, they got their own
it's a lot of transfer. Like Johnny Manziel for the dollar bills.
It's expanding to 12. Though.
Hers.
College is always interesting. The transfer portal
People
makes
not
it
just
interesting.
they're not transferring. They're transferring for the
College football playoffs going to 12 games. 2020. By 2026 for sure. Possibly by 2024 we could have 12. And get paid.
NIL, baby. Name,
Get
image,
paid.
and likeness.
Get paid.
Get paid, young boy. Get paid.
So what do you think about the college teams and the
That's
college
tough.
football
though.
playoffs?
That's tough, Uncle Jay. I feel like I think they should have experimented some more and went 8.
As a Bama fan, are you more nervous now? Somebody's going to come in and knock
No, I'm
you
not
out
really
because they got
nervous
more
because we're
teams?
gonna make it regardless. But every year y'all gonna get
It's
tired.
going to give those teams like Cincy.
No, we're not gonna. We've been.
It's going to give those teams like Cincy and
it's 12.
Utah and
That deserve it. That,
you know what I'm saying?
They've
Like-
tried. They've busted ass.
teams like Oklahoma State. It's going to give teams like those,
A
like
few years ago,
second,
Central
third
Florida.
tier teams in
You
their
remember
conference.
Central Florida? They had that undefeated record, right?
Central, UCF.
UCF had that.
They
Teams like
claim
that.
they're the national champions.
It's going to give teams like those to have a chance to go and do
Whoever
something.
played that shit.
I'm just saying. Now that
Every year you have that.
now
skill.
they'll get a chance to see. Now you'll get a chance to see what happens, how you do, what's good with it.
Yeah, every year you have that small school that shows out.
Anybody on our radar for that?
deserves to be in the playoffs in their minds.
Do-
It would be
do-
dope to give those boys a
Is that
chance.
small? Who's that small school this year? Who you got for that small school this year?
Who I got for that small school?
Is there a
Hey,
school?
look out! Hey,
Is there a Cincinnati? Cincinnati has Sauce Gardner and some other boys.
Yeah, it's not gonna be Cincy though, but dude, like
maybe.
Anybody?
just someone that's not been there for a while too. Like I feel like
I really think USC gonna get there this year.
like seems like they're not
It's
a
been a
small
while.
school,
It's
but
been a long
like
time.
Notre Dame,
Before they
USC, maybe even the U,
SC,
A&M, Arkansas.
They
Like,
haven't
they're
been
just
to the playoffs
more
since it's been established.
Yeah,
They haven't.
because like it's
because I
not
know
even.
Michigan was last year.
It's always the same three teams.
Michigan State
It's
won
always
one
the
year
same three,
too.
4 teams.
Yeah, Alabama
Bama,
and the other
Clemson,
random
Ohio
SEC.
State.
Alabama, Georgia,
Georgia,
and fucking Clemson
Ohio
are there
State.
every year.
Yeah.
Ohio State. So this gives
Oklahoma.
Arkansas a chance.
Oklahoma occasionally.
This gives USC their chance. Notre Dame their chance. A team like Cincy from last year comes up. It's their chance. Texas is gonna. I feel like Texas is gonna start turning things around. They've been bad for too long. Like certain teams like that, Oklahoma's gonna get their chance.
Texas,
To give the Gators a few years, let Napier do his thing. Hopefully they turn around.
Texas and Oklahoma about to go to the SEC.
They gonna hate
I
life.
don't think they're gonna be
They gonna hate life.
Yeah, they're gonna be as 5, 6. Maybe in a good season they'll reach 3 or 2. Who knows?
It-
but
They're
they're not. They're
gonna
gonna be they're gonna be in Missouri. They're gonna be in Arkansas. They're gonna be Vanderbilt.
It's gonna it's
that's
all
what I see
like
for
for
them.
those teams they need to up their recruiting class. But you got to stay where
Arch
you're from.
Arch Manning going to Texas,
You
right?
know,
Arch,
Yeah, he
he'll be
is.
there 2023.
He'll be there when they come to the SEC. So.
So yeah, you gotta
I
still.
guess he didn't want to be at the SEC school, but he wanted to be at the SEC school.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
we'll see. Peyton's nephew.
Yeah,
Yeah, those recruiters, man, they're underrated. I mean,
yeah, that's
you
crazy.
can still keep your ties. Your Big Ten ties. I mean, there's a lot of transfers now. Like I'm a quarterback from Baylor. We were just talking about
Bohannon.
like he's that fucking UCF is trash, bro. He just went from
USF.
Baylor to USF.
Yeah,
How do you
And
know?
they are.
Though you
But they-
UCF has been tough.
Did
for a
they
long time,
did they get a
lot of
lot
years.
of fucking
Nope.
transfers? They were bad
South
last year.
Florida.
They were
Let's
bad.
think about Florida football is tough.
It is.
You watch Florida high school football. Florida football is tough. They develop talent. They got
They
big
do,
boys.
bro.
They got.
Yeah.
They
The best talent goes to Florida State.
No. The
Gators,
best talent still goes to
UCF.
Bama.
UCF.
Goes to USC.
No, true.
They still
Florida
lead the
State.
state. They still got boys leaving Florida. Believe me. You go look at any of these top rosters, they're going to have guys that were from Florida. Florida produces ball
They
players.
do.
And so
They just do.
that's how Texas
They
is.
just do. They got what
Speed
were
State.
them
Shout out
boys?
to them Florida boys.
Shout out. Well, hey, which ones were chasing rabbits? Denard Robinson and boys.
Yeah.
Remember they were chasing rabbits?
Yeah.
I remember. I'm
You
not
got to
quite
have
sure.
some hell of a knees.
Them boys was chasing rabbits through like some marsh swamp fields.
You got to have some hell of a knees to chase rabbits.
Bruh, I'm saying. So Florida boys,
Be crazy.
so think about this. I understand.
hard drugs to chase
Oh.
rabbits.
Hey, but think about it. Life happens, right? We
Yeah.
played on the Titans. How many cats that we know that we played that have amazing talent that just couldn't make it in college?
Yeah.
They got
Right.
kicked out.
To the A&M.
Florida A&M couldn't make grades.
Hey.
Shit happened.
Shout out to A&M. I got scholarship. Alabama A&M.
Yeah, Alabama.
HBCU.
Hey,
Hey,
I got
I was out there. Shout out to goddamn Coach Cooper.
One of my partners played for FAMU,
Yeah.
Florida A&M University.
I went out there for
Rattlers.
years, got on the team, was in the eligible, but I was just so
There's some cats in Florida.
there's some dogs in here. All my
So-
boys dogs.
So they get those boys too. Central Florida is a state school, so it's easier to get into. You don't have to test. Not as many rules.
Yeah.
Coach is gonna let a little more shit slide. They get players. They get athletes.
Okay.
If you can coach them up. Hey,
Yeah.
We're in a smaller conference too, so
exactly.
you can dominate once you
Yeah.
put them.
And
put
so
them teams
playing. Who
together.
did they have this week? You guys were telling me.
Look at
Who did Central Florida have this week? Oh, come on. All you guys got this paperwork here. None of y'all.
They're not top 25.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
They have it.
Pussy with the alcohol.
And you may not be able to see it, but my man's 6'5", 3+.
Yeah.
So, you know.
There's some dogs in
he,
here, though.